75 loyalist skulls in the pile, 75 loyalist skulls. Crush one to dust and drink it with blood, 74 loyalist skulls in the pile. Now, the timeline has progressed. It is now 1995, September 6th, 8 hours, 59 minutes and 31 seconds. There we go. That's all correct and good. We can now turn on some music and it just looped back perfectly. Perfect. Perfect. It'll eventually show up and I need to do a thing so that it pops up because otherwise it's not gonna, it doesn't like stuff. It's apparently an Adobe Flash game. Anyway, greetings and welcome. I am Kariontra, and today we are doing a short little visual novel called Voices from the Sea, if it decides to actually show it. Something like that. That's not exactly practical, but it doesn't want to do the thing. It's being a bit weird. OBS doesn't like this. Whatever it is trying to do. It's weird. It's not being cooperative. But anyway, that's fine. We can make it work. I can always make it work. Oh, I've changed the audio again. A little bit. You can probably tell the difference. Maybe, maybe not. But that audio fuckery should stop again. It won't. It never does. I've said that like 10 times since I've started this, and it's never true. I keep fucking with the audio. I can't help myself. I just can't help myself, honestly. But anyway, beyond that, I got nothing else. This is a visual novel, Voices from the Sea, that I know nothing about. It's supposedly quite short. The music tells me it's going to be nice and relaxing. The visuals also say it's going to be hopefully cute, and when we hover over the buttons, they give off this cute little sound. It's adorable, it's nice, it's giving me positive vibes, hopefully. But before we begin properly, we have to, read something critical and informative, and, as always, from the voices of theonion.com, that may or may not come from the sea as well. Onions probably originate from the sea, like most things, like all things. They crawled out of the abyss of the sea, the ocean, to plant themselves firmly in the soil, the volcanic ash that was left behind by the formation of the world, sprouting their roots deep into the recesses of the universe, of the world itself, creating the world that we know and love and despise, as is the case in this man, not himself until he has so much coffee he feels like he's going to die. Vineland, New Jersey, saying that he doesn't function properly unless he's completely jittery and suffering from nausea. Local claims adjuster Spencer Howell told reporters Monday that he's not his normal self until he has too many cups of coffee and feels like he could die at any second. I'm totally useless in the morning before I down 5 or 6 cups of coffee. My forehead is drenched in sweat and my internal organs feel like they are starting to disintegrate, said Howell, adding that only when he's consumed enough coffee so that his heart is pounding and at least one eyelid is twitching does he feel like he's operating at 100%. I don't know how people who don't consume an entire pot of coffee by themselves and begin suffering full-body tremors do it. I'm just not me until I'm plagued by painful acid reflux, excruciating headaches, and persistent concerns that I should call an ambulance immediately. Howell also told reporters that he often has trouble socializing with his co-workers outside the office unless he drinks enough whiskey to black out for the entire night. Man, what a life, what a rough life he's leading, that poor man. Personally, I don't drink any coffee at all, or energy drinks of any variety. I don't need that. I really don't need that. I do not understand people who do that. I mean, it's an addiction. It's just something that you get used to, I guess. Well, not really used to, but it's just the thing that happens. It's just the thing that happens, I guess. You accommodate, your body adjusts to receiving this external stimulus, catalyst for generating energy, and so it just kind of forgets how to do it itself. Because, all I need is water. I've mentioned this before, haven't I? But all I need is water. Just some water. The body does the rest. The body is a massive powerhouse. But anyway, enough of that. Let us dive into this lovely little game of ours. And just go new. New keys unlocked. Sure, directional keys. Start the game, end the game. We don't want that. Next dialogue is down. Okay. Also left. Sure, I'm sure it's all mouse operated as well. We don't have to worry about it. Close item. What? It's an adventure game. Hold keeps the... No, well, we don't want to skip dialogue at all. Noises. Indeed, some white noise. I can hear nothing but noises. Well, it depends on if you understand. Noise is just something you don't understand. Like a radio without channels. Never-ending buzzes. Disturbing my mind. I don't remember when I no longer had the desire to tune my channel. Whether it's at home. Cantus, how many times do I have to tell you not to do that? Now listen, I'm telling you this for your own sake. Don't you dare talk back at me. Or at school. Hey Cantus, have you heard of this rumor? That boy in the other class, he went to the beach and... Come on, don't be such a bore. Listen to what I have to say. Noises. They are nothing but noise after noise. They can only get louder with each passing day. Never letting me go. In a bit of a depressed state, this person, Cantus is, eh? The sea. It's as blue as ever. Lately I've been visiting this place more often than usual. Very few people come here. Most kids my age prefer hanging out with their friends or playing video games. On the other hand, I could sit here all day just listening to the fleeting waves. The sound of them hitting the shore. In and out, in and out. Perhaps... overwhelmed with things, this kid. It's so mesmerizing. Being a kid can be also tough, because, you don't really understand much of the world or why things are the way they are. Oftentimes you're just told, that's just the way things are. But kids aren't completely stupid. Like, if you take the time to explain things, they'll understand, because they won't really have any other point of reference to understand things, other than what you present them to. So, like, yeah. Like, it helps to explain things and to treat them as equals. Don't do the baby voice. Don't treat them as complete idiots. Otherwise, they will grow up to be idiots if you treat them as such. So, Anyway, this is the only place where I could find solace. I don't have to hear any more noises. I don't have to tune my channels just to be a part of others. I can just be myself. Hey. I jump out of my seat as if a jolt was sent down my spine. Huh? What did I just hear? The sound that broke the silence. Was that someone's voice? What a strange sensation. It was as though I haven't heard one in a long time. With all those noises around me lately, it's no wonder I felt that way. Hey, can you hear me? Finally. Oh, hello, Squid Girl, but not really Squid. She looks exactly like Ikamusume, basically. Just a little bit different. Red eyes and no tentacles. Finally, I got your attention. An unfamiliar figure stands in front of me. A girl my age. It's clear she's the source of the voice. The instant I saw her, I felt as though I just saw the blue sea. Well, she does have very blue hair, and a blue ribbon, and a light blue, dress, shirt thingy, whatever that is. I'm not sure why. She is from the sea. What's your name? Huh? Once again, she catches me off guard. She's trying to be friendly and direct. I like it. It was a few seconds later before I could regain my composure. Cantus. Cantus? She repeated what I just said with her pair of curious eyes. What a beautiful name. What? Are you serious? That was purely out of reflex. What is this girl saying? Sure, why not? She answered nonchalantly. Cantus. Cantus. The more I say it, the more I like it. Don't you think so? I don't think so. I've never heard anyone say that to me before. Not even my mom thinks that way. She gave you the name. That doesn't make sense. She probably came up with it when she was in the toilet. Oh, come on now. Ooh, aren't you the serious type? Boo. It'd be great if Candace could lighten up a bit. It would be. Right, aren't you the cheerful type? Too cheerful, if I have to say. It would be great if you could tone it down a bit. Nah, fuck that. If you have a choice between energy and no energy, always go for energy, even if it hams it up and is just way too exaggerated and ridiculous. At least it's something, as opposed to nothing. Upon hearing my answer, she freezes for a moment. A few seconds later, she bursts into laughter. What's so funny? I was taken aback by her reaction. It's not uncommon for people to laugh at me. Nah, she's laughing with you here. I usually brush it off and walk away when they do, but her voice that echoes in the wind. It's strangely captivating. I can't look away. Let me guess. Candace doesn't have many friends. It's not that I don't have many. I have none. Same here. It's not that bad. Once you, although I get, it depends on how you deal with that. Oh, you've got a problem with that? No, not at all. I got to be Candace's first friend. Just deciding on that, okay. Lively. It's perfect, isn't it? As usual, her response is out of the ordinary. I was rendered speechless. Maris is my name. Hello, Maris. Nice meeting you, Candace. This is my fateful encounter with her, the mysterious girl by the sea. I still remember those voices. Voices from the sea. Title drop. Zeva Inc. presents. Oh, a fancy little cutscene. This game is like 28 megabytes, by the way. So it's like... And this video is probably a significant portion of it. Well, I say video. It's just the scrolling imagery. That's fine. It sets the mood. It's nice. I like it. The music's nice. I like it. Let's just listen for it a bit. To it for a bit. It's very calming, honestly. I like it. It's nice. It's very nice. This is probably exactly what I needed, honestly. Something relaxing and just take my mind away from anything, all the other nonsense. Voices from the sea. It's cheerful, it's positive. And she's happy and she's fun. Maris, yeah. And Candace, the mope. He'll turn around. Oh, we haven't seen that yet. Alright, don't spoil us. God damn it, what's the deal? These cutscenes are always spoiling things ahead of time. I never like that, honestly. You don't need to convince me I'm here already. I'm gonna save to the end. Oh yeah, spoilers, she's gonna be gone by the end. Back into the sea. But Candace will be a changed boy. Hopefully for the better. He will be for the better, not hopefully. We know that for a fact. Because this little thing, this little intro gives off that kind of vibe. It's not going to be depressing. It's going to touch upon some things. I don't need that. Yeah, we already... Okay. A little bit of weird things. Day 1. Voices from the sea. Okay. Interesting tones there. Maris is my name. Nice meeting you, Candace. Maris. I repeated it in an attempt to register her name. Yep, Maris. I do have problems with remembering people's names the first time as well. It takes a while. It just takes a while for me. I don't know. Candace and Maris. A match made in heaven, don't you think? There she goes again. Speaking outlandish things like that without any trace of discomfort. Stop it. This is embarrassing. No, it's not. It's fun. Candace is a big boy. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. I'm 13. I'm still a kid. 13? What a coincidence. What, are you the same age as me? Oh, unlike you, Maris is a big girl. What kind of response is that? So, what's a 13-year-old kid doing all alone on the beach? Oh, is she a Cthulhian entity as well, just like a purely positive one, unlike in the other vision novel that I did a while back. I don't remember its name. It was also something sea related. That was nice as well. That one was neat, interesting as well. Anyway, so what are you doing all alone on the beach? Nothing. I just like staring at the sea. That's so embarrassing. No, come on now. That's literally peaceful and calm and great. No, it's not. Leave me alone. Once again, she crumbles my composure I've tried so hard to maintain. Look, I don't just sit here and do nothing. Why not? Sometimes you gotta just sit down and do nothing. It's good for your mind. Sometimes you do just gotta let everything go and just do nothing. Be nothing. And just exist for a moment. It's wonderful as well sometimes. You do need that. You do need that. There are many interesting things you can do here. For example, you can listen to the waves. They are so wonderful. And that's it? Is that all you do? One look at her face and you can tell she's not convinced. You can also look for seashells. What? Why do you look at me like that? Unable to bear the silence, I continue. The only things in this world that can rival the beautiful sea are seashells. You got a problem with that? No. It's just that that's so embarrassing. No, it's not. What are you talking about, Maris? I disagree. Leave me alone. I look away in an attempt to hide my face. It's probably bright red now. I don't usually care about what others think of me. That's why my own reaction surprised me more than anything. To think that a mere comment from a girl I just barely met could make me this flustered. No, this won't do. I'd better do something. Let's look for seashells, fuck it. That's right. I'll show her the seashells one can find in this area. I'm sure even a weird girl like her could appreciate beautiful things. Alright, here goes nothing. Oh, we actually have to... You found a coral whelk. You can only keep one seashell per day. Okay. Do you want to keep this one? Sure, it looks nice. It's fancy, it's got like spines and shit like that. It's cool. Yes. Alright, this should do. Hey, look what I found. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? Now you can't make fun of me anymore. I was so confident I prematurely announced my victory. What are these? They look like fingers. Yeah, that's pretty neat. It's kind of creepy, don't you think? No, it's cool. I like it. I like how it looks. And yeah, it does kind of look like a hand. There's the thumb and then there's the fingers. That's neat. I like that. What are you talking about, Maris? I disagree with you entirely. What? Look, the vibrant colors, the unique shape and textures. How can you call something as beautiful as this creepy? I resisted with every fiber of my being. Yet, it's as if she was poking fun at my retaliation. She burst into laughter a few seconds later. Maris thinks it's pretty too. Can I have it? Just take it. Yay! Thank you, Candace. This girl, she's beyond my comprehension. I'm beginning to feel the futility in trying to understand her. That's fine. It's getting late. I'm going home. Already? If I don't, Mom's going to nag me again. It's a pain, you see. I see. She looks disappointed. Will Candace come again tomorrow? Yeah, but don't tell me you're coming too. Of course. Maris has yet seen Candace's smile. Pinching his cheeks. Stop that. What are you doing? I've been hanging out with you all day, but you haven't smiled, not even once. Yeah, she's been giving us a whole bunch of smiles. I don't see any reason to. Only idiots smile for no reason. Fool. You're a fool. Smiling is great. It gives you energy as well, because it activates tons of muscles in your face. Then I'll give you a reason. Give me 7 days. I'll make you smile. Huh? Okay, Candace? You're weird. Like, seriously. Okay, Candace? Okay, I got it. Will you please stop it? Yay! It's a promise. Just do whatever you want. I will. I wonder why I didn't refuse her that day. Her words are like the ocean's wave, sweeping me away. I can only go along with it. Where will this current lead me? To a smile and having some fun. Only time can tell. Weather report. Stormy. Within him is a storm that never ends. Day 2. Indeed, back to the beach. Very focused. A day has passed since I met her. At that time, I didn't know what she would bring to my life. I thought it was just another one of those mundane days. Candace, look what I've made for you today. It's your favorite chicken pot pie. You should eat it while it's still warm. How is it? Is it good? You know, the other day I met... She was bragging about how awesome her son is. He's so good at academics and sports. Noise. Huh? I'm leaving. Wait, I'm not done talking. At least finish your food. Candace. Slam. He's so rebellious nowadays. Adolescence, eh? I've been there before. Yeah, it'll pass. It will pass. Teenagers at that age sometimes think, my life is horrible. I know everything about it and no one understands me. Like, mate, you don't understand yourself. That's the problem. It's not that nobody else understands you, it's that you don't understand yourself. Adults have been there. They've seen that before. It's a pattern. Like, we know. We've seen it before. It'll pass once you figure yourself out. Way to ruin the day right from the get-go. Yeah, it's your own fault, mate. I don't really need to hear how other kids are doing better than me, Mom. That's also fair. Yeah, comparing your kids to other kids is also not very good. I agree there. It's completely unhealthy. You are you, not someone else. Your kid is your kid, not someone else's. Or the other way around, whatever. I guess this is the only place where I won't have to deal with noise. Candace! Just before I could relax, a voice interrupts me. That voice, followed by it, is the sound of footsteps running across the sands. It doesn't take long before that familiar figure stands right in front of me. Hey, there you go. I've been waiting for you. Crap, I've totally forgotten about her. How could you? You jerk. Candace, come on now. Are you ready for round 2? Round 2? What are you talking about? Oh, you're so forgetful, Candace. To think you're just 13. So, what is it? We promised yesterday, didn't we? Maris is going to make you smile in 7 days. Oh, that. Come on, you should be more excited. Maris is so excited that she couldn't sleep all night. All night? Don't you have to go to school? That's not important. Sure. What's important here is how to make you smile. Right. Maris is really confident this time. Alright, here goes nothing. Once upon a time, there was a troubled man. On the way home, he stumbled upon a bookstore. There, he discovered a book that is said to be able to solve 50% of your problems. Oh, this joke. The troubled man decided to buy 2 of them. Do you know why? It's because he wants to solve 100% of his problems. It's funny, isn't it? It's mildly funny the first time you hear it. It's fine. It's silly. It's funny how silly this joke is. Not... anyway. What? Was that supposed to be funny? Yes. I thought funny stories make people happy. It might work if it was actually funny. Boo. That's fine. Mare still has another one. I think this one is funnier. Once upon a time, there was a loving couple. On the way home, they stumbled upon a cake shop. Unable to make up her mind, the girl decided to choose 2 cakes instead of 1. Her boyfriend told her that she cannot pick 2. What do you think she did? She decided to pick 3 instead. Isn't it funny? It's funny, isn't it? Not really, this one's a little bit... well, technicalities. Jokes upon technicalities. And then there was silence. Okay, maybe not. Maris failed again. Huh? No way. She looks like she's about to cry. What should I do? Well, we're here to look for seashells. We're gonna look for seashells. We're gonna look for seashells every single time. That's right. That's what he's here for. Yeah, no, it's not Candace's job to make her feel better. Like, besides, she's cheerful. She'll naturally bounce back in a few seconds anyway. Like, she's fine. He's here for the seashells. She decided that it's going to be her job to make him feel better. We're not going to make it his job to do the other way around. I've decided. She liked the seashell gave her yesterday. Maybe that will cheer her up. Alright, well, that's what he's thinking. Alright, well, he's already changed, boy. Here goes nothing. Oh, we can move to multiple screens. That's fine. That's a boring one. And that is now a seashell. Or is it? It's a 4-star star thing. What the fuck are they called? I forgot what they're called. Patrick, what's Patrick the star? The sea star? No, that's not what they're called. Fuck, I don't remember. You found an X shell. Sure. Do you want to keep this one? Yeah, it's weird. That's weird. I can't believe I've forgotten the word. Oh, well, it sometimes happens. You just forget some words. They cease to exist in your mind because they're surrounded. Alright, this should do. Hey, look what I found. Oh, I know you liked the seashell I gave you yesterday. Here, you can have this. You're giving this to Maris? Don't make me say it twice. Oh, what kind of seashell is this? It's shaped like the letter X, and X usually means the unknown. I mean, if you flip it 45 degrees, it looks like a plus sign now, so I don't know. That's it. It's a mysterious shell. You're just making that up, aren't you? I mean, it is mysterious. What does make an X-shaped seashell? Actually, let's look that up right now. X-shaped seashells. Do those exist? Not really. At least Google Images isn't telling me anything. So yeah, that is a mystery shell. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, mystery shells. How about you, Candace? Do you know what it is? It's shaped like the letter X, and it's a seashell. That's it. It's an X shell. X shell. That sounds like a move in like a Chrono Trigger or something like that. X shell. So, Candace doesn't know what it is either. Doesn't matter. It's fine as long as you like it. You like it, don't you? Maris likes mysterious stuff. It reminds me of that supernatural mystery novel I read the other day. As usual, her train of thought has totally lost me. No, those are for logical connections. That's how my brain works. Well, at least that cheers her up. I hope. Yeah, look at that smile. Look at that little cheeky smile. I can't really tell when it comes to this girl. But I don't get it. Why did Candace give this to Mary all of a sudden? It's nothing special. I thought you looked down, so... You're trying to cheer me up. Thank you, Candace. You're so sweet. I don't even know why I did it. She's always so cheerful. Obnoxiously so. But for some reason, I find it harder to see her upset. Wait a minute. Something's wrong here. What's wrong? I should be the one to cheer you up, not the other way around. Don't cheer me up anymore, okay? Sorry, but you're not making any sense here. It's not like I'm depressed or anything. Besides, why are you doing this in the first place? What's the point in making me smile? And Maris wants to see you smile. I'm sure Candace has a pretty smile. It's just a smile. I don't see why you have to be so persistent. There are many smiling people out there. You don't have to see mine. No. It has to be Candace. If you're not smiling, wouldn't that mean you're not happy? Maris wants to see you happy. I'm not happy? It's true that I don't remember when was the last time I smiled, but am I that unhappy with my life? I've never really given that a thought. Just do whatever you want. Just do whatever you want. Oops. You said that yesterday. Just so you know, I won't smile without a reason. Only idiots smile for no reason. Wrong. You said that yesterday too. You might just be wasting your time. You never know until you try. It doesn't seem like it could change your mind. Yep. You're weird. Do you know that? You said that yesterday too. It was a conversation that goes nowhere. It was probably meaningless too. Yet it was strangely relaxing. As relaxing as sitting on the beach all day, listening to the fleeting waves. That day was just another one of those mundane days. Yet, I can't say I hate it. Indeed. You're a good kid, you're just confused. Weather report. Thunder. The storm is gone, but the thunder remains. Day 3. Numero 3. Right? The school. An institution designed to educate people. The place where people learn new skills and hope one day they can be useful in society. At least, that's how it's supposed to be. The problem with that is that it's not exactly tailored for each individual because everyone learns differently. Everyone's brain works slightly differently. Some more differently than others. Like some people visualize their thoughts and they don't hear an internal voice, they don't have one. They can't conceptualize having an internal voice. It's just like something abstract or something, from what I've read a little bit. And I can't internalize seeing things, like visualizing thoughts. It's all like words and concepts like that put together. It's kind of mana. Yeah. Everyone has different ways to learn. Some are more tactile, others need guidance. Many just learn from failure, like I do. I just need to try things and fail and learn from that. Like you explain stuff to me, I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it. But for me, it's an inescapable hell. Like really, which moron thought forcing people to learn is a good idea? Well, you do have to learn, though. Because you do need to learn things. It is important. Learning is fundamentally useless if one doesn't desire it. Yeah, that is kind of true. You can't teach someone who doesn't want to learn. They're not going to pay attention. That's true. But you do have to, at the very least, show them that there is the opportunity to learn. That is important. That is important. You need to give people opportunities to, take upon themselves and decide what is available or not. Like, I mean, if there was no, like, a theater club in my school and nobody was nudging me to try it out, I wouldn't have done anything like that, and I probably wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be as talkative at all, or as happy and stuff like that. So, opportunities exist for you to try them out. And sometimes you do need a nudge towards something, because you never know. You never know. Like, before I tried it, I could not have imagined myself as being a theater kid, someone who's perfectly comfortable on a stage in front of a bunch of people, and just acting like an idiot, and not giving a fuck. But it works for me. I really enjoy that. It's very simple. It's very simple, almost naturally so. How easy it was to adapt to stage. Because I don't really care about the stage. It's just another environment. It's just a thing to do, in a way. It's not really any different from anything else. At least in my head, it isn't. Cantus! What are you doing here talking to yourself? It's you. Yep, it's me, Garia, your #1 source in school. Right. What do we have here? The school's #1 anti-social boy is finally responding to me like a normal person. This is breaking news. What are you talking about? Stop making noises. You're worse than a fly. That's your usual response. Now you're really sounding like a fly. I knew it. There's something different about you today. You don't usually say anything more than a sentence, let alone hold a conversation. Did something good happen? The first thing that comes to my mind is Maris. I don't know if you can call that something good. What is it? What is it? I met someone by the beach. Really? This truly is some breaking news. To think there's someone who can interest you. You can see the excitement in his eyes. Come on, tell me more. What's the name of this unfortunate person? What do you mean by unfortunate? Is it a girl? Is it a girl? If so, what's her name? What does she look like? He dodges my remark and presses on, buzzing non-stop in my ears. You got to admit that he's definitely living up to his name. An annoying fly, that is. Maris. I think she's around our age. I replied despite my initial hesitation. Maris? I don't know anyone with that name. I don't either. Oh, don't compare me with an antisocial boy like you. I'm the #1 source in school, remember? I know pretty much every kid on this island. Right. Oh, don't go rolling your eyes at me. You don't know how awesome my networking is. Okay, that's enough. I'm leaving. Wait, I'm not done talking. Hey! Yes, a hell indeed. School, the noisiest place ever. Just get me out of here. Back to the beach. Cantus! She's so excited. You look happy. Of course. I get to meet Cantus again. I don't think I'll ever get used to this. You will. Are you ready for round 3? This again? Come on, it's just the 3rd day. There's more to come. You'd better be prepared. I can feel the sweat accumulating on the back of my shirt. What's it going to be this time? Rest assured, Maris shall put everything to an end today. I'm sure I'll make you smile this time. Sometimes you can't help but wonder, where does she get all her confidence from? You just do, and don't think about the failures, you just move forward. You don't, you get your confidence from not dwelling on the past too much. That's where it comes from. Here I come. Ooh. Okay, lots of props. It's time for Magical Maris. Okay, that's silly. Take my special attack. Ocean Therapy Evolution. Ocean what? Ocean Therapy Evolution. Cool name, huh? It's weird. What does it do? Right. Strange. Why isn't it working? What's not working? I'm trying to use my magical powers to cheer you up. Magical powers? Actually, Maris has a huge secret. Maris is a magical girl. Don't tell anyone, okay? So, how is it? In the party hat and fake, like, nose and mustache. That's silly. That's silly. That's silly. Did you feel Maris's magical powers? I did, yes. Yes. In all sorts of ways. I'm so speechless that I don't know how to react. Oh, I thought it's going to work this time. Candace doesn't even look surprised at all. No, I'm plain surprised here. Really? Are you surprised that Maris is a magical girl? It would look far more convincing if you had a better costume. Isn't this how magical girls look? No, it looks nothing like that. I mean, it could. Why not? Magical clothes can transform into whatever they want, honestly. It's just been a trend that they transform into like wearing pretty dresses or something like that, typically. And having magical medieval style weapons like bows and swords and stuff like that. Or like the sailor uniforms and stuff like that. Why can't they transform into looking like old geezers with party hats? Why not? Why not? Like that one anime did where they transformed into super buff guys. Like, I don't remember what it was called, but it was silly. It was a silly one. Magical transforming nation sequences. Buff guys in skirts. In silly, frilly little skirts. It was very silly and enjoyable and fun and stupid, and I loved it. No way! Shock! I thought all you need to do is get a disguise so people can't recognize you, and then shout random nonsensical words. I mean, that is correct, yes. That is correct. Isn't that how it's supposed to be? It's not entirely wrong if you put it that way. So which is it? Am I right? Am I wrong? Like, seriously? Is she really that clueless? Well, she is from the sea. She's a Cthulhian entity. But again, we're gonna go look for seashells. That's what Candace is here to do. Hey, let's do something else. Candace wants to be a magical girl too? Where the heck did you get that from? Enough of that. Let's look for seashells. Her face lightens up. Okay. That's a green, looks like some kind of bell pepper almost, but sickly. Ew. That's a classic seashell, more like a, not really seashell, it's a clam. And then the, yellow pyramid thing. Sure, let's go with that one, yes. Seashell found. A golden cone. Hell yeah. Do you want to keep this? Heck yeah. Alright, this should do. Hey, look what I found. You're so fast. What did you find? I don't know. It's a bizarre looking shell. It looks kind of like that hat you have there. Oh, right, it does as well. You're right. Alright, here goes nothing. What do you think? Excellent. Perfect. Perfect. Does Maris look better now? Yes and no. It looks different. Sillier. I love it. Can someone please tell me how to answer that? So, how long are you going to wear that disguise? What are you talking about? They are super awesome. Yes, they are super silly. I can't take you seriously. I mean, did you ever take her seriously though? Boo. Keep the hat on. It was cute. There's no way I'll ever get used to this. Is she always like this in front of others? Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. Come to think of it, I know nothing about her. Like, what is she doing here all alone at the beach? Why would she insist on befriending me? And that unusual speech pattern of hers. Does anyone talk like her nowadays? The more I think about it, the less sense it makes. Oh yeah, I guess, I think this probably is a translation from Japanese, which would make it easier to incorporate different speech patterns in the actual use of the symbols, whatever they're called. Katakana? The hierarchy things, whatever they're called, I forget. It's like using different symbols and different phraseology, but when translated to English, there is no equivalent, so it just kind of gets lost. Maybe. Because like she's just talking like a kid. Like just normally. So, lost in translation, that's a shame. Sometimes that happens. But oh well, there's nothing you can do about that. There are just too many things that I don't understand. Hey. Yes? It's nothing. What's wrong? Do you want to ask Maris something? She gazes at me as if she understood what's on my mind. Are you sure you're okay hanging out with me? Of course. Maris is Candace's first friend. I knew she would say that. Oh, by the way, Candace isn't Maris's first friend. Candace is the second one. Seriously? You may be weird, but thought someone like you would have dozens of friends. Mares doesn't need that many. Just Candace alone will do. Wait a sec. What about your first friend? Oh, we never met again. What? Why? Don't tell me. Don't worry, it's nothing like that. I'm sure she's doing fine, even if we can't meet again. Oh, speaking of which, she's a lot like Candace, the super serious type. I wonder if you guys are related, like siblings or something. I don't have any siblings. And I doubt my relatives look anything like me either. That's odd. I thought for sure you two were related. You guys are so similar. Oh, there's one big difference though. She doesn't know what magical girls are. Leave me alone. The more I talk to her, the more it hits me. I really know nothing about her. But there's one thing I'm sure of. There isn't anyone quite like her. Not that I know many people to begin with. Even then, I'm sure I'll never find someone like her again. Probably not. She's a magical gal. The storm is gone, but the thunder remains. Okay, it is. Day 4. Consuming this hunt for the seashells. Earlier this morning, I couldn't find my headphones. That's strange. I thought I put them here yesterday. Where could they be? It must be Mom again. I immediately ran downstairs to the dining room where Mom was. Mom, can you see my headphones? Your headphones? Oh, I put them inside your bottom drawer. Didn't I tell you not to touch my stuff? Stop doing that, it's annoying. But your room is always so messy. You need to learn how to clean your room. I don't need to learn that. I can do it just fine. Well, then do it. It's much nicer to be in a clean room, honestly. Instead of having stuff all around. I just don't feel like doing it. That's not good. You're already 13. You should be more responsible. Age has nothing to do with this. It kinda does. You just haven't learned yet. You know, Candace, I'm worried about you. You should stop hanging onto those headphones of yours. Go out and make some friends. It's not good to be alone all the time. I'm fine by myself. Just leave me alone. That's right. Everyone should just leave me alone. I'm fine by myself. I don't need friends. Candace. Hey, Candace. Are you listening to me? Oh, it's you. What's wrong? Candace looks more serious than usual. It's nothing. Is that so? Alright then. Let's start round 4. She's just as enthusiastic as usual. I wonder, how can you be so cheerful all the time? I always have that lingering question in mind whenever I look at her unrelenting smile. Oh, that's easy. Maris has a secret for it. Have you heard of this before? You'll feel better if you laugh. Shouldn't be the other way around. No, it really shouldn't. Like put a pencil or something in your teeth and like try not to smile as you like hear something or talk something because your muscles are already prepped to move and stuff like that. Like it just comes naturally. And when you do smile and laugh and whatnot, it sends signals to your brain that physically you need to change your mental attitude. Like there's something to be happy about, apparently. Your body knows, because your brain is not that smart. It's not all of you. Your brain is only a part of you. The rest of the body also knows things and learns and tells you stuff. Especially your gut. Your gut talks to you all the time. You just don't hear it because it's talking to the brain, part of your brain that isn't your conscious part. It's the more subtle bits and whatnot. And as well as also, obviously, the thing called muscle memory. That's a thing. Your body remembers things even if you don't yourself. Like when I was like 3 or 4 years old, I was taken to like a ballet class or something like that, or like just a dance class. The only thing my mind remembers is that the teacher was loud and she yelled at us. But my body remembers all the movements, or like the just the general essence of moving. I guess not really with more elegance, but with more flexibility. Like I can tiptoe quite easily and stuff like that. And I just generally like to move in a more, it's not really refined manner, but more like just more floaty, more like free on my feet rather than big stomping movements and slow and lumbering. Like, I don't know, it's just something that my body has remembered, more or less. Anyway, don't people normally laugh because they're happy? Yes, but it also goes both ways. Laughing can make you happy too. Is that really how it works? Yes, you can trick your brain into becoming happy. You can. A brain is just an organ, and it's not very smart. It's a big, dumb, mushy thing inside your head that you can trick with chemicals. Right. That must be why Maris failed for the past few days. Maris was the only one who was laughing. Candace should do it instead of Maris. Do what? Laughing. You should laugh your heart out. I'm sure if you laugh, you'll feel happier. I don't know about that. Come on. The C's waiting for you. Give it your best shot. What? No, he's gonna do a Tidus laugh. Ha 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 ha. God, that was the most ridiculous laughter in video game history ever recorded. You want me to laugh at the sea? Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. You can't be serious. Why not? There's no way I'll do something so embarrassing. This is more ridiculous than smiling for no reason. Come on, you can do it. Her eyes sparkle with excitement as she pushes me towards the sea. Why am I always so weak against this? We're still gonna look for seashells. Hey. Can we do something else? I don't think I can laugh. But why? Let's just go look for seashells as usual, alright? No. Okay. Besides, ooh, that one looks interesting. That looks like a piece of chandelier with the blue crystal inside it. Neat. That's a cone. Neat. And no. Two difficult choices here. Difficult choices. I like the brighter colors of this. The rose tulip, or like a rose as well. Do you want to keep this? Yes. Did you find something? Yeah. Oh, what could this be? I've never seen anything like it. Maris has never seen anything like it either. How bizarre. She stares intently at the seashell I found. There are so many different types of seashells. It's fun when you discover something new. She's too absorbed looking at the seashell, so much so that I'm not sure if she heard what I just said. It's spiral. It's sucking Maris in. The world is spinning. That's silly. It's odd to see someone who shows this much interest in seashells. This is adorable. She's adorable. I thought I was the only one. We spent some time talking about seashells as usual. However, the awkward silence returns as soon as the excitement wears off. Candace, are you okay? No, he's not. Huh? I'm fine. No, you're not. Don't lie. I don't feel sick or anything. Not what she meant. No, that's not what Maris meant. You seem upset when Maris asked you to laugh. It's nothing. I just don't like laughing. Yeah, you do. Everyone likes laughing. That's kind of the thing. That's the thing about laughing. You just don't feel like doing it. You don't feel like being happy. You don't feel like you deserve happiness or something like that. I don't know. Something weird's going on in your head, Candace. You said you'll feel better if you laugh. You're probably right. That must be why they all laughed at me. I sure hope they are happy now. But why would anyone laugh at Candace? Who knows? It's not like I understand what others are feeling. Before I knew it, everyone around me laughs at everything I do. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't remember doing anything worth laughing. Candace, stop playing with seashells. Come play this video game with us. Huh? But I prefer seashells. What? Did you hear that, guys? What is he thinking? Ha 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 ha. I really don't remember doing anything worth laughing at. That's fair. Laughter. No, that is noise. That's right. No one wants to listen to noises. Some people do, it's relaxing to them. That's why it's okay if I cover my ears. It's okay if I don't listen to anyone. It's okay. You see these headphones of mine? I noticed that whenever I wear them, people would be reluctant to approach me. Yeah, that is a thing. Like, you're listening to something else, potentially, so it helps. That's why I always wear them. To them, I probably look as if I'm busy in my own world. Really? I thought you wear them because they look cool. I mean, they do kind of look cool as well, yeah, they're neat. Suits his style, suits his eyes as well. Nah, I don't really like wearing them. They're heavy and restrictive. If Mom didn't buy them for me, I doubt I would even get them. She has bought a lot of useless things for me, like the shirt I'm wearing now. A shirt is very useful. It helps you control your own body temperature and stuff like that. Come on now. As you can see, she's a total music geek. Unlike her, I'm not really into music. But I'll continue wearing these headphones as long as they stop people from talking to me. Music's fucking great. Music gets tons of energy, and just listen to Beatles' Hey Jude when they go nah, 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 nah. That's just so much energy in that song. Like, I don't know. Whenever I listen to it, it gives me energy. It makes me more energetic and more alive. I don't know, there's something magical about music like that. Cantus, sometimes you talk like an old man. What? What do you mean by that? Cantus is always so serious. Like there are so many things in Cantus's mind. Are you mocking me? No. Maris won't laugh at you. Maris wants to laugh together with you. It's meaningless if it's only Maris who laughs. I wonder if things would have been different if someone had said that to me before. But Maris totally sucks at this. It's already the 4th day, and we are not making any progress. You think so? No, they are making small progress. It takes time, though. I think you're something else. Eh? What did Maris do? Nothing. That doesn't make any sense. Maris doesn't get it. When was the last time I talked this much to anyone? How am I able to tell my feelings to a girl I barely know? I mean, that is kind of the reason why, because they're a stranger. That's how it works in my brain as well. Like, it's very hard for me to, like, say things and, like, express things that I truly think to others that I know, because I have to deal with them all the time. And it's just gonna make things complicated. But here on the internet, to random strangers that I don't know and will probably never know. And if anyone does listen, hello, hi there. But you're probably not. But like, it's very easy to just vent everything about me here on the internet, where no one will really ever hear me. Or if they do, then it doesn't matter, because, we're never gonna meet in real life. And it's not gonna be relevant in any meaningful way. At least that's how I view interactions on the internet. They're just a thing. It's just the digital world. Like, I know it's very important to a lot of people, and it is super important to the world at large, and keeps the world spinning as it is right now, sort of. But it's still just the digital world. I'm not gonna take it seriously, ever. It's just the digital world. It can be turned off. You can't turn off reality. Well, you can, but you can't turn it back on then. Unlike the digital world, which you can just turn on and off. It's not as real, even though it is for a lot of people, but not to me. It just kind of isn't. That's just how my brain works. That's how I view it. And that should be fine. Everyone has their own way of viewing the world and everything else. And that's just how it is. It works for me. It might not work for you. And that's okay. We are different people. And that's just how it works. If this were a mystery case, I don't think I'll ever be able to solve it. But that day I noticed, whenever I talk to her, these headphones of mine are nowhere near my ears. Yeah, because you want to listen to her. It's fun, she's fun. Rainy. The rain is depressing, yet comforting. Day 5. Cantus. That day, Gario came to my desk. I've never seen him look so serious before. What is it? You said you met a girl named Maris, right? What about? You see, I got curious, so I asked around. No one here knows any girl named Maris. I'm not surprised. It proves that your awesome network sucks. Listen, I'm serious. Do you remember the rumor I told you the other day? What rumor? I knew you weren't just listening. Basically, one boy in the other class went to the beach recently, and he saw something there. He saw a ghost. A female ghost. The girl you met, could she be? Right. Why would a ghost appear in broad daylight? Oh, good point. But if she's not a ghost, then what is she? Just an ordinary, strange girl. How can someone be ordinary and strange at the same time? Besides, I'm sure someone would have noticed her if she was that unique. Oh, I know. Maybe all of this is just in your head. You're so desperate for friends that you started seeing one. For a second I thought he had substantial things to say. Why do I even bother? A ghost, huh? With that question fixated in my mind, I instinctively stared at her. Cantus, why are you staring at Maris like that? It's embarrassing. No, it's nothing. That stupid fly. Look at what he has done to me. Now I can't get it out of my head. It's true that this girl is unusual, but I just can't picture her as one no matter what. Hey, Cantus. Her voice finally snaps back to reality. Have you ever built a sandcastle? Of course. If you're talking about many interesting things you can do here, building sandcastles is definitely one of them. Alright, that's what we're going to do for round 5. Let's go build one. That's all? Sure, sometimes it's the simple things in life. Isn't that too normal for your standards? What happened to your usual random antics? Has Maris done anything that random? How about everything? The magical girl thing was a bit random, yes, but the other stuff was fine. Really? One look at her face and I can tell that my remark has completely eluded her. She's blissfully unaware of herself. So, why sandcastles? Oh, Maris has never made one before. Does Cantus dislike it? No, but I absolutely suck at it. Alright then, let's compete for the best sandcastle. The winner gets to punish the loser. Come again? Ready, set, go! Like a predator that ambushes its unsuspecting prey, she left me hanging without further explanation. I take back what I just said. She's just as random as ever. Cantus! Whoa! What do you think? It's fucking amazing. Damn, that's arches and everything. Fuck me, I don't think I've ever built a sandcastle since I was like maybe 12 years old. When was the last time I went to the beach even? God, it's probably been well over a decade now. Fucking hell. Or more. No other reason. Not really a fan of the sea. I can't swim. Never learned how to. Not really relevant in most things. I should, but I probably won't. Because I'm an indoorsy type of guy. Maris worked really hard on it. Anyone can tell. I've never seen such an elaborate sandcastle. Are you absolutely sure you've never made one before? How about you, Cantus? What did you make? A pile. It's a cave, Maris. Hey, it's fine in its own right. Is that melted ice cream? I glance at my sandcastle, or at least that's what it's supposed to be. Embarrassment doesn't even begin to describe it. I've never felt so defeated. So, does Maris win? Yes. Let's look for seashells. Alright, you win. I have no talent at this. Yay! As punishment for losing so miserably, Cantus will have to get Maris some seashells. You call that punishment? I was planning to look for one anyway. Ooh, a nice shiny red one with little spikes protruding from the sides. Neat. Then a classic blue, very fancy fan-like one. Very symmetrical. Neat. And then... yeah, no. A wing clam. Hell yeah, we're keeping this one. It took me some time to choose, but I think this is the best one I could get. Cantus, what did you get for Maris? I decided to go for the prettiest seashell. I thought you might like it. Oh, it is pretty. Thank you, Cantus. You really know how to choose the best. This looks like something out of a fairy tale. You know, the one mermaids wear on their chest. Should Maris wear it on her chest too? I have a nagging feeling that this conversation is heading in a weird direction. There's only one though. We need to get another one. Oh, we need to get another one. Another pair for Cantus too. What do you think? Isn't that a great idea? It is. I'll pass. Boo. Don't be a spoilsport. Wear some clams on your chest. Be proud of your decor. I like seashells, but not in that way. Cantus is always so passionate when it comes to seashells. I can't help it. You see, they remind me of the sea. Well, they come from the sea. I lived on this island ever since I was born. My house, my school, the neighborhood, they are the only places I knew all my life. I came to think that the world is so small, so insignificant. It all changed when I saw the sea for the first time. It's so huge, so amazing. You can't see the end of it. I remember I was so enthralled, I couldn't get my eyes off it. I wished I could bring it home. Of course, it was a silly thought. You can't do something like that. Well, you can though. You can build like a little terrarium or those other things. You know, put a bit of the outside world inside the little glass dome or cage or whatever, and just have it there. It's fascinating. That's why I began to collect seashells. Unlike the sea, you can bring them home. They are the closest connection I have with the sea. It's like having it close to you all the time. No, it's not embarrassing, Maris. Come on now, that's nice, that's sweet, that's emotional, that's meaningful. I remember she said that before. I always find you here. Surely you don't hate the sea, do you? Huh? I guess. She usually speaks with conviction. It's odd seeing her fidget as if she was uncertain of her answer. Maris is really happy that you think that way. But, Cantus, the sea and seashells are two different entities. They are just neighbors who happen to live side by side. If you really want to bring the sea home, this is what you should do. She takes a tiny glass bottle and dips it into the sea. Here you go. Oh, that's cute. That's cute, that's adorable. A little bit of seawater. With this, you can bring the sea everywhere you go. She always does the unexpected. But this time, it just feels right for her to do so. This is for me? Yes. Candace gave Mayor so many seashells. This is the return gift. Thanks. Thanks. It's a word that I haven't said in a long time. Was it the bottle that I was thankful for? Or was it something else? It was something else. It was the connection. It was the gratitude. Feelings of affection a little bit, maybe? I don't know. Maybe not. I'm overthinking it. See, this is what I meant by your usual random antics. Only you can come up with something like this. It's great, isn't it? What a strange girl. It is great, though. But if she isn't a ghost, then what is she? She's a Cthulhian entity, obviously. Just an ordinary strange girl. How can someone be ordinary and strange at the same time? Because there is no such thing as an ordinary person. Everyone is strange in their own ways. Besides, I'm sure someone who would have noticed her if she was that unique. Oh, I know. Maybe all of this is just in your head. You're so desperate for friends that you started seeing one. Nah, I don't think so. Candace? What's wrong, Candace? It finally dawned to me why Gario's words bothered me so much. The strange disconnect that I felt ever since I met her. It's far from reality, like a dream that you don't want to wake up from. Everything is too good to be true. As the thought flashes through my mind, I hold tight the bottle she gave me in my palm. It's as if I'm worried that it will disappear someday. Yeah. Windy. His heart just cannot stand still. Day 6. The night never felt so long. I just couldn't wait for the sun to rise. I've never been so eager to return to the sea. Candace, you're up so early today. It's Saturday. You can sleep some more if you want to. I ignore her and put on my shoes. Candace, where are you going? It's none of your business. Candace, please. Where have you been lately? You're hardly home. Like us, it's none of your business. Just tell her. Besides, weren't you the one who told me to go out and make some friends? That's right, but do this, do that. Don't do this, don't do that. Like, really, what do you want from me? Can't you just let me do what I want? Candace. She looks visibly shocked by my sudden outburst. For a brief moment, the entire living room is quiet, as if time just stands still. Even then, it feels like an eternity. Mom likes to talk. She virtually talks about everything, including things that I don't want to hear. Sometimes I just want her to shut up. But why do I feel like this when she finally does so? The silence is so heavy. It's suffocating. Well, it's animosity. It's not pleasant. Daddy will be back tomorrow morning. We haven't seen him in a year. Come back soon and sleep early today, so we can go fetch Daddy at the airport together, okay? I run as fast as I can to the beach. Candace, you're so early today. What's wrong? I heave a sigh of relief the moment I hear her voice. She's still here. It's nothing. It's Saturday. There's no school today. I thought I should come early. Yay! Maris is so happy. Huh? What happened? Did I do something wrong? I haven't seen her look this upset in a while. No, that's not it. It's just that Maris hasn't thought of anything yet. Maris spent the entire night thinking, but nothing came to mind. Maris is simply clueless of what to do. How can Maris make Candace happy? I think you take this too seriously. You really don't have to do anything, you know? No. Maris won't give up until Candace is happy. If there's anything I've learned these past few days, that would be how stubborn she is. I'd better think of something. Why don't you sing for me? You have a beautiful voice. I'm sure you would sound wonderful. But do you have trouble singing in front of others? No, that's not it. It's just that she's surprisingly hesitant. Fine. Maris shall do it. Just don't blame Maris if something bad happens. Something bad? What is she talking about? Oh man, she's making me nervous now. Alright, here you go. She takes a deep breath and... the next thing that comes in is something else entirely. Okay, so she's a Cthulhian god. She summons thunder and lightning. I instinctively cover my ears the instant she opens her mouth. For a second I thought I just heard a thunderstorm. She stops the moment she realizes what I did. A few seconds later, her first turns bright red. That's adorable. I covered my mouth trying my hardest not to laugh. No, do laugh.
Candace, did you just laugh?
No.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. Even if I did, it doesn't count. You promised to make me smile, not laugh.
What? That's not fair. You're just splitting hairs now.
I turned my head away, still trying my hardest not to laugh. Alright, that works. Laugh. You can't really laugh without smiling, though. How can someone like you be so bad at singing?
Boo.
You remind me of my mom. She sucks at it too. I remember she used to sing in front of me. That was a nightmare. Can you believe she wanted to be a star when she was my age? Like, seriously, what was she thinking?
Candace, you talk about your mother all the time.
Do I?
Mm-hmm. What about your father?
He works out of country. He only comes back once a year. I hardly met him. I heard he's a photographer or something along those lines. I'm not too sure. Dad is pretty secretive with his job. Speaking of which, he's going to return tomorrow morning. I might have to leave early today so I can go fetch him at the airport.
I see. Do you miss him?
Not really. I guess a little.
How about your mother? Do you miss her?
I see her every day. Why would I miss her?
I see Candace every day too, but I still miss you.
Right.
Candace doesn't miss Maris.
Do you seriously want me to say that? Once again, we spent the entire day talking about meaningless little things. I know I have so many questions I want to ask her, yet I can't bring myself to say it. It's like a magic trick. Once you know the secret, it will never be the same. I returned home early just as promised. I dived to my bed, reminiscing about what happened earlier. Tomorrow will be the 7th day since we have met.
Give me 7 days. I'll make you smile.
Wait a second. Why does it have to be 7 days? It didn't occur to me how odd it was for her to be that specific. Don't tell me. I jump out of my bed and reach for the alarm clock. It's 12. Ooh, midnight stroll at the sea. The road to the beach is dark. The only thing that illuminates it is the stars in the sky. As I gaze at the dark sea, I notice that familiar figure. She's there. Forever there. Oh.
Candace?
I knew it. I knew she would be there.
It's so late. What are you doing here?
How about you? What are you doing here?
Huh? Maris is waiting for a shooting star. Yeah, that's it.
I see. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that she's hiding something. She's definitely not good at lying.
Has Candace seen a shooting star before?
No. Mom doesn't let me go out at night.
Wait a minute. Don't tell me you snuck out. That's not good. Your mother's going to get worried.
I don't care. I want to be here.
Why?
I feel like it.
Maris doesn't get it.
It doesn't seem that I can convince her without giving her a reason. We're looking for seashells. You wait here. I'll go look for seashells. We haven't done it yet today, have we?
Oh, right. But it's so dark. Wouldn't it be hard to find one?
Don't worry, I'll manage somehow. Indeed. Ooh, that's a... That's a fancy... dark one. That's a non-distinct one that looks like a seashell. And... what is that? What is that? Found something. Yes. What is that? What is that? I'm not entirely sure what I found. It's too dark to tell. I guess it's better than nothing. Sorry to keep you waiting.
What did you find?
I put the shell high up in the sky and let the stars shine above it.
Okay. What is that?
Good question. I've never seen anything like it.
It looks like a fish.
But its head looks kind of like someone's head.
Oh, I get it. It's a mermaid. Isn't a mermaid the legendary being with the upper body of a human and the tail of a fish?
I can hear millions of mermaid fans crying. As usual, our conversation always goes in the weirdest direction. But it's relieving to see her back to her usual self. We talk a little bit more before she suddenly stops and promptly points to the sky.
Candace, look!
Shooting stars. That's wonderful.
It's a shooting star.
I gaze at the incredible spectacle right in front of us. No, It's a sea of shooting stars.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, I've never seen anything like it. It's just like when I saw the sea for the first time. It's beyond amazing.
Aren't you glad you're able to experience it? Even if it's just for a moment.
Yeah. You yearn for it when you don't have it. When you finally have it, you want it for eternity. Is it greedy that I wanted more? Not really, it's logical feelings. These past few days have been the strangest experience I've ever encountered in my life. I can't describe the feelings I have now. Perhaps it's no different with how I feel as I look at the fallen stars as they paint the dark blue sky. I wish for it to last forever. But nothing lasts forever. Rainbow. Can there be a rainbow at the end of the road? No, it's a color. It's light refracting from the moisture in the air, so it's always perspective based. So you won't really ever see the end of the rainbow because it doesn't exist technically, but you know. Day 7, the final day. There might be an epilogue. I don't know how much time has passed. It's only until the sun rises above the horizon before I realize how long it has been.
Candace, it's morning.
Yeah.
Isn't it enough already? Shouldn't you be heading home? Your mother will be worried if you don't.
I don't care.
What about your father? Aren't you going to fetch him today?
Like I said, I don't care. They only care about themselves. Why should I care?
Candace, you know that's not true. You do care. We talk about many things. You always ended up talking about your family. Are you sure you don't care about them?
I was inches away from retaliating. Yet, as if something was stuck in my throat, I just couldn't say a word.
Hey, Candace. Maris has a brilliant idea. Let's play a game.
A game?
Yep. Let's count how many things your mother has done for you.
What? Why do I need to do that?
This is the final round. There won't be another one after this. Will you do it? Please?
I don't understand why she asked me to do something like that. Nothing will come out of this charade. It's just a waste of time. But those eyes that look straight at me, they are so sincere. How can I refuse? Fine. I'll play with you for the last time. Things my mom has done for me, eh?
I know. She gave birth to Candace.
Don't state the obvious, it's embarrassing.
But that's super important. Without her, Maris wouldn't be able to meet Candace. Plus, it took a whole 9 months and a very painful delivery. That's an incredible achievement. Don't you think so?
How can I say everything if she puts it that way?
Okay, it's Candace's turn now.
Are we really going to do this? I already feel like I'm going to die of embarrassment.
But we just started. Come on, put your hands up and start counting. Sure, your mother has done a lot more for you.
I guess. Well, she cooks for me. She likes to make my favorite food, chicken pot pie.
Really? That sounds delicious.
It is. She can't sing, but she sure knows how to cook.
Maris is so jealous. Maris would love to eat her cooking someday.
That would be nice.
So, what's next?
She also cleans the house. I don't like it when she touches my stuff, but she does keep the house clean.
How about laundry?
That too. She's a clean freak. She has to make sure everything is in order or she can't stand still.
I see.
Speaking of which, she bought me these headphones.
And the shirt too.
Yeah, she bought me so many things, including a bunch of things I don't need.
You're so spoiled, Candace.
It's so strange. I was against the idea in the beginning, but once I started, I couldn't stop talking. Before I knew it, the list just keeps growing and growing. Every time I thought I would run out of things to say, something new pops up immediately. Oh, that's right. The one who brought me to the beach was... Candace, look. This is Mom's favorite place. It's beautiful, isn't it? I hope you like it too.
Mommy, can I bring it home?
Don't be silly. Here, you can bring this home instead. Seashells are pretty, aren't they? Before long, I ran out of fingers to count.
Candace? What's wrong, Candace?
Aw. I didn't realize my tears are streaming down my cheeks. That's right. It was Mom. She's always there. Candace?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. It's all Maris's fault.
Wait a sec. Why are you crying too?
I'm sorry. Maris wanted to make Candace smile. Maris wanted to make Candace happy. But all Maris has done is make Candace sad.
It's not that. It's not.
Maris is a total failure.
No.
It's the opposite. No words can express my gratitude. Thank you. I'm alright now. Eh? Maris doesn't get it. It should be okay now. Hey, Maris, will you tell me who you really are? Well, Maris isn't a ghost. I know that. Maris isn't a mermaid. Of course you're not. Last but not least, Maris isn't a magical gal. Finally! You finally smile. Yeah. In the end, I didn't get the answer I was looking for. I can't say I'm not disappointed, but I know. This is probably for the best. Candace. Huh? Mom? Go. Go to the place you belong. She pushes me towards my mom. Mom, what are you doing here? I came because I thought I would find you here. You really like this place ever since you were a child. Candace, I'm sorry. I've always forced my opinion on you. I've never really thought of what you want. I'm such a terrible mother. And I'm such a terrible son. Isn't that a match made in heaven? Nah, that's not right. The only terrible person here is me. You're a wonderful mother. I'm sorry it took me so long to realize it. And thank you for everything. Candace, are you okay? Yeah. Do I look sick to you? No. You just feel different. It's like my little boy has grown up. I'm still a little boy. Let's go home. Yeah. We need to go fetch Dad too. Right, I've almost forgotten about that. His plane arrives at 6. We'd better hurry. Right. By the way, what are you doing here all alone? Alone? Yeah, I thought you were with your friends. Mom didn't see her. For some reason, it doesn't surprise me. I wasn't alone. I was talking to a friend. A friend? Where is this friend of yours? Maybe Gario is right. It was all in my head. You mean something like an imaginary friend? I still can't believe it though. She looked so real. Am I going crazy or something? Speaking of an imaginary friend, I had one too when I was your age. Huh? She was a cute little girl. She's a bit weird, but she was a very beautiful voice. The first time I saw her, I thought I just saw the sea. No way. That can't be. So she's... Oh, by the way, Candace isn't Maris's first friend. Candace is the second one. By the way, what do you have on your hand? Oh my, what a cute little ball. Oh, it's real. So she isn't just an imaginary friend. Where'd you get it? She's not an imaginary being. She's really there. Candace? What's wrong? It's nothing. It's probably just a shooting star. I'm not sure I follow. That's right. She comes and goes, just like a shooting star. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Does this count as supernatural element? I'm gonna count it as a supernatural element. Another one we couldn't avoid. Another little visual, but with supernatural elements in it, technically. I may never come across it again, but I know one thing for sure. I'll remember it. Yep, just like your mom did. Forever. Well, that was sweet. Voices from the Sea. Well, that was lovely. I enjoyed that quite a lot. Thank you for playing. Indeed, it wasn't really much of a game. It was a reading experience, and then thank you for writing it. Sunny. Today is a bright and sunny day. Production, director, Mirage. Story, Mirage. Illustration, Mirage and Taro. Soundtrack, neosounds.com. SFX, soundbible.com. Voice cast. There were voices. I didn't change any settings, there were no voices. Cantus Ariel Highwind. Maris Aberine. Cano. Who? Karen Heyman. I guess that's mom's name. And Garia Cody Johnson. Zinc. Zewa Inc. production. And that's Voices from the Sea. And that's that. That's all it is. That's all there is to it. Guess more? Oh, it just opens a thing. That's fine. Extra. Oh, it's this thing. Sure. Anyway, that concludes Voices from the Sea. That was lovely. That was a very lovely experience. I really needed something like that. Just take my mind off of things and whatnot. It's wonderful. I really enjoyed that. It was very sweet and lovely. A boy coming to terms with himself and, growing and understanding what it is that he is and likes and stuff like that. That was nice. That was very nice. That was very nice. That was very, very nice. I enjoyed it highly. Absolutely wonderful little experience. and it comes to an end. Good, it concluded. That's the most important thing about any story, is that it concludes. And so, with that, I also have to conclude this little part of ours, this little reader short. And of course, as always, since we are in the intermission bit, though, in the week of things, here's some music now. Some other music besides the one we're hearing in the background, which is quite lovely as well. It's very relaxing. But other stuff I would recommend here is Eddie Money, Shaken, Billy Idol, Eyes Wide Shut, Eyes Without Face, that's a different one of his songs. Then James Blunt, Bonfire Hot, Mihoyo, Finality from Honkai Impact 3rd, and The Doors, Hello, I Love You. Bunch of neat stuff. Anyway, that concludes this bit for today. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye now. Alright. Well, anyway, we can continue. There's more to Voices from the Sea, yes. But before we get to that, it's, as always, intermission. We're gonna take away this little music thing and do a bit of reading, because it has been 10 hours, and my voice has done some things. And I've also fucked around with the audio settings again, because I can't help myself. I just don't. It's just the thing. It's just the thing. It will never be perfect. Yet I'm still trying to achieve it, despite the fact that it's impossible with the acoustics in the room, with the microphone that I have, and the voice that I have. So it's a fruitless endeavor that I'm on, and I can't convince myself to not keep pursuing it. Oh well. Anyway, as is customary, I need to exercise my voice. So, a short story from when I wrote things on the regular. Still kind of occasional. But anyway, short story 42. On June 17th, 2018. Very short little poem thing. Anyway, half of the half. Almost nothing to scavenge. A vein here, a bone fragment there. Loose synapses and flecks of skin. But this is fine. Perfection takes time and effort. 106 bones connected. The heart is ready, but not enough of a body for it to power. Her brain will be the last task. So many decades since she left me. It's alright though. I know she was confused. I'll give her another chance. Right, creepy. That's a creepy one. That's an obsessive Frankenstein there. Dr. Frankenstein, straight up, basically, I guess. Creepy. And also I fucked up writing the word confused with 2 S's. Confused. That's not a word. But anyway. Let's jump right in. Let's just go. Let's just go. Right now. The DLC unlocks some other stuff. The wallpapers, the theater mode, and the epilogue after Cantus had a little bit of a heart-to-heart with his mom, and realizing that Maris was her imaginary friend as well. But she's not imaginary, she's real. She left a little bottle of the ocean with him. And he kind of grew to better understand his mother and stuff like that. So now we continue straight up into the epilogue. Yes. Voices from the Sea. Indeed. In school now, the school has something. Oh shit, I forgot. Right, they have voice acting here in the DLC. We're turning that off. I am the English voiceover, not them. Sorry. Good morning. Oh, he has a sprite as well. Damn. Everyone's getting sprites now. What's wrong? Why are you staring at me like that? Who are you? You can't be the same person as that super duper antisocial kid with the obnoxious mouth. Sorry for being obnoxious. Seriously, what happened? Did you hit your head somewhere? Metaphorically speaking, yes. You usually don't give a greeting, let alone start a conversation. Is it really that strange? The world is ending, I'm sure of it. What are you acting? Right. If the world doesn't, it's because you won't shut up. That's it. That's how it should be. Oh, how I miss your obnoxious mouth. I definitely don't miss yours. What are you doing? Doodling. There's still a few minutes left before the class starts. I'm bored, so... What's this? Are you changing your hobby from music to art? Not really. I just thought I should try out different things. It's not like I was ever into music to begin with. Really? That's news to me. You wear headphones all the time, so I thought... Wait a minute. What happened to your headphones? I left them at home. I thought of throwing them away, but those things aren't cheap. Man, it's weird seeing you without them. It's not just that. You feel like a totally different person. It's just your imagination. Are you sure you don't want to get your head checked? Thanks. I'm perfectly fine. I'm sure it's better than some guy who likes poking into other people's privacy. Oh, I drink vegetable juice and milk every day. No one is healthier than me. God, cardio is a bit obnoxious, actually, yes. Good for you. That would be my response as well. Good for you. Oh, I can't take this anymore. There's no way one can change this much overnight. Something must have happened to you. Now spill it. It's that ghost girl of yours, isn't it? Did she possess you? She's not a ghost. I get it. She's a figment of your imagination, isn't she? You finally lost it and started seeing things. I didn't. That's it. You're just crazy. It's time to check the loony bin. Hey, don't run. The day begins as noisy as ever. But I think it's going to be a good day. Yeah, it'll be a good day. Oh, he did... Oh, okay. Oh, right, epilogue. Right. This is going to be very short, actually. I was like, not even 5 minutes. That's... Well, sure. Mother's Day. Let's turn back to a time before Cantus was born. This is his mother's story. When she met... Oh, there's 3 side stories. Ah, alright, they did say that. Alright, a Mother's Day. When she was a kid and met Maris herself. Excellent. I'm loving this. Oh, she's young and dashing. They got good design on these characters, actually. That's good design. They're very distinct, each of them. That's very fancy. Like outfit, actually. It's very fancy. My name is Kano. I'm 13 years old. As you can see, I'm just your normal junior high school student. I may be insignificant, but I have a dream larger than the universe. Indeed, I did mention that his mother once wanted to be like a star. Shut up. What do you mean I'm not good enough? I often go to the beach whenever I'm upset. In this tiny corner of the island where no one is looking, is the perfect place to vent all my frustrations. I won't give up. I know I'll make it big someday. You're only 13. It's fine. I will have them all know. Yes, today I'm very upset. To be told I'm so bad that I'll never make it. How could I not be upset? Yeah, it's not really great to tell that, like, just crash a 13-year-old kid's dreams like that. Like, you know, it's important to teach them that life is harsh as well, but it's also important to give them hope that life can be better, because, like, so they can actually work towards making it better than instead of just accepting it as the shit pile that it is. So it wouldn't be a shit pile forever, you know? It's only a shit pile because everyone accepts that it is, and nothing can be done about it. That's getting a bit too far into a weighty discussion that I'm not going to resolve anywhere. Anyway, moving on. I try to wipe away the tears on my cheeks, but no matter how hard I wipe, it doesn't wash away this terrible feeling in my chest. Hey! Whoa. I was startled by the voice that came out of nowhere. It's Maris. Are you okay? An unfamiliar figure stands in front of me. A girl my age. Huh? Wait a second. Did she see me throwing childish tantrums at the sea? Well, you are a child, so that's fine. No way. This is too embarrassing. I want to bury myself in a hole. Don't cry. I'm not crying. There's no way I'll cry over something like this. That's good to hear. Maris is sad to see you cry. Maris? Oh, Maris is my name. What about you? Kano. Kano? What a beautiful name. Let's be friends, Kano. We became friends just like that. Indeed. If there's a list of the top 10 strangest things in my life, this would rank up there. It's not so much that she's weird, it's the fact that I show little to no resistance of befriending her. How should I put it? She reminds me of the sea that I love with all my heart. Mare shall wait here every day for the next 7 days. Come see me, Kano. Why 7? Are you going somewhere after that? Something like that. She's definitely a strange one. Her speech pattern, behavior, and her occasional cryptic messages. They are unlike anything I've seen before. So, Kano wants to be a star. Yeah, it's my dream. That's what I thought when I saw the sea for the first time. It's like I just found a stage. A stage? Maris, you sit here. I'll show you what I mean. Dashing. That's a great pose as well. Action pose. Love it. I stretch my arms wide open towards the sea before taking a deep breath, and then thunder. Lightning. This is my place. The ocean is my stage. Let the sky be the curtain. Let the sea be the audience. Everyone, listen to me. And then I begin to sing. It was the same song I performed at school. What do you think? She is speechless, to put it diplomatically. I already know the answer when I look at her face. No good, eh? That's what everyone says. I guess I just have no talent. No, it's better than Maris's. Maris can't sing at all. She always says the strangest things ever. And that's hardly a compliment, you know? But thank you. Thanks to you, I don't feel like giving up. Yeah, Kano shall make it big someday. You'll have them all now. I knew it. You overheard me the other day. Before long, we grow closer every day. I feel like I've known her forever. It's a strange thing to say because, in reality, I know very little about her. Who is she? Where does she come from? What's her background? I know nothing about it. Amidst the bizarre antics, there's this one story she told me that stood out. Kano, have you heard of this story? Once upon a time, there was a small village in a mountain. The villagers treated the mountain well for centuries. In return, the mountain sent a young boy. His job is to save the village when they were struck by an epidemic. However, as the villagers struggled with the spreading disease, they ended up placing the blame upon the young boy instead. They chose to end his life, thinking they will save the village. None of them knew that by killing him, they cut off their only means to be saved. Ironic, isn't it? That's such a sad story. Indeed. Hey, Kano, did you know that everything in the world is alive? Be it the sun, the moon, the stars, the sky, the mountain, and the sea. Everything is alive. When you bond with them, they will return that kindness back to you. That was one of the strangest things she has told me. Normally I would have brushed it off. Who in the right mind would take her words seriously? I mean, it's technically not wrong. Everything exists within some kind of environmental balance of sorts. A life cycle. Even if it's just physics at work, it's still connected in a way. But for some reason, it was very convincing. Especially the sea. The sea is the origin of all life. There's so much life in the oceans, like we literally don't even know half of it, because it's just so impossible for us to explore. Here. Huh? This is my favorite bracelet. You can have it. You accompany me every day. I even made you listen to all my horrible performances. This is the return gift. Is it really okay? Of course. I have one here, too. It's a pair, you see. Even if we don't see each other, this bond will remain unbroken. Yeah. Thank you, Kano. Mare shall treasure it. Speaking of which, can Kano transform using this? Transform? It's a magical girl. What's that? And that was the last time I talked to her. 7 days later, she disappeared. In the end, she never told me where she was gone to. When I look back, everything seems like a dream. And there's some background noises happening. When I look back, everything seems like a dream. Like it has never happened. 21 years have passed since then. Even though I said I wouldn't give up, I was forced to as I became an adult. It's sad that I couldn't become what I wanted to. But in return, I have a wonderful family now. My son, I named him Cantus, which means singing in Latin. I guess I still haven't really given up. Albeit he doesn't seem to be into singing at all. The other day I made him sing my favorite song, and who would have guessed? That boy is so good at it. What a shame. I guess life never turns out the way you wanted it to be. I mean, he's only 13, he could go into a singing career eventually. Like, it's not an issue. I still visit the sea once in a while. My son seems to dislike me. What should I do? I often wonder if she would show up if I keep throwing tantrums at the sea. I know I'm just being delusional again, but I can't help it. It may be short, but that memory of her will always remain with me. Maris, I wonder if I will see you again. If I do, please let me say this. Thank you for everything. Aw, well, that's nice as well. And the dad smokes cigarettes, has glasses, and is a detective looking person. Oh, well, that's nice. Ooh, unlocked a Father's Day now. Ooh, yeah. Nice, we're getting the dad. The world traveler. It's probably weird for me to say this, but I have a really strange dad. I can probably count how many times I've seen him with my two hands. He comes and goes like the wind. Despite how little our interaction is, he certainly knows how to make an impression. The last time he returned home, all he did is pass me a letter before taking off again. Like, what the heck? Really? I'm sure Mom misses him a lot. It doesn't hurt to stay a little longer, does it? What a jerk. And this letter of his, he told me to read it when Mom isn't around. Well, that's suspicious. Is there any need to be so secretive? If he did something bad to Mom, I won't forgive him. With that in mind, I opened his letter. Yo, son! It's your beloved daddy here. Ugh. I barely started and I already have the urge to tear it apart. Yes, this is the kind of person my dad is. It's hard to take him seriously. I've waited for this moment. You finally turned 13, haven't you? Do you know that being 13 is special? It's the age of transition from childhood to adulthood. Isn't that like the perfect time for you to finally know the truth? The truth about my job. Job? Oh, that's right. One of the strangest things about my dad is his job. Or rather, the fact that I know pretty much nothing about it. I asked Mom before. She said it has something to do with photography. I say it's a bunch of baloney. There's no reason for him to be so secretive if it were a normal job. I hope it's not going to be one of those shady jobs, like an assassin or something. Thanks for making my imagination go wild, Dad. There's no way it can be that bad, right? I paused briefly from reading the letter, bracing myself for what to come. If you think my job is shady, then you're right. To tell you the truth, I'm actually an assassin for hire. No way, he's fucking with you. Just kidding. There's no way it can be that bad, right? Fucking hell. I could have sworn if this wasn't from my dad, it would have landed in the trash can a long time ago. You probably heard this from your mother, that I'm a photographer or something along that line. That's not wrong, but it's not entirely right either. I do handle lots of photographs, but we do a lot more than that. Truth be told, I didn't tell your mother because this is a dangerous job. My hand shook the instant I read that. What do you mean by dangerous? Your mother is the love of my life. That's why I don't want her to worry about me. But I also love my job. There were times when I felt I should get a normal job for her sake, but it just didn't work out. It's against my nature, you see. So, my son, you're already 13. You probably have your own thoughts. I know your mother wishes for you to be a star. Having expectations for their children, that's what being parents is all about. I'm not that different from your mother in that aspect. I hope for you to follow in my path. It will be great if you can work as my assistant. That's one of my lifelong dreams. Oh, but don't worry. Feel free to refuse if that's not your thing, okay? Oh, I still haven't told you what my job is, have I? Sorry, but I'm not telling you. If you're my son, you should be able to figure it out by now. The fuck? You fucking troll. God damn it. That's all I wanted to say. Do consider it, okay? Well, that's my dad for you. I know he's strange. Little did I know that he's also obnoxious. I'm amazed at how well I can tolerate obnoxious people lately. Job, eh? This isn't the Middle Ages. I'm 13, I'm still a kid. Isn't that a bit too early? Yeah, it kinda is. I have to admit, it does make me a bit curious. But I still disagree with him for keeping this a secret from Mom, no matter what the reason is. I mean, he's keeping a secret from everyone right now. So when I grow up, I'll drag him home and make sure he apologizes to her. You'd better be prepared, Dad. Well, sure. And there we go, that's how he looks. I guess maybe not a cigarette, or maybe probably a lollipop. That's probably just a lollipop. Anyway, cute little family. And another day. Another day. Another day. Mother's Day, Father's Day, and just another day now. Do you believe in an alternative dimension? No. It's nonsense. Where everything looks the same, but there's just that one thing that's different. The tale you are about to experience depicts a world entirely separate from that of the main story. Same school, same students, same noises. Everything is the same. Emo, antisocial. Screw that. Living is all about enjoying life. Okay, perhaps it's not just one thing that has changed. Okay. Hey, Garia. Have you heard about the new transfer student? What? Why would anyone transfer to our school at a time like this? How suspicious. I heard it's a girl. That's even more suspicious. Sorry, but I don't follow your logic. She might be cute, you know? Don't be stupid. There's no way something straight out of a comic book would happen here. Hello, Maris. Hey! So... Moi? No, I mean cute, adorable, endearing, wonderful. It's okay, you don't have to try so hard to hide it. We all know you are our #1 otaku in school. Otaku? No, don't listen to him. I'm Garia, a true gentleman. I know nothing about otaku. As for the bloke right beside me, he's the school's #1 the school's #1 emo boy. It's only fine to ignore him. But he's such a bishinin. Fuck's sake. How can Maris ignore him? Maris? Maris is my name. Nice meeting you too. I'm Cantus. My friend here is a little strange, but he's not a bad guy. Please forgive him. Oh, no problem at all. Maris always forgives bishinin. So which one of you is the seme? What? Okay. I am familiar with some of the terms, but not this one. What? No, Maris-chan. Don't tell me you came from the forbidden land as Fujoshi. Okay, you're losing me. You've lost me now. Of course. Maris came from the WTF Association. Stands for We the Fujoshi. Wow, that's fabulous. Is our slogan. Would you like to join us? I'm sure the two of you will be popular. No, I would rather die. Hang on, I'm lost here. What is Fujoshi? Is this another otaku terminology? It's best if you don't know. Okay, now I need to know myself. Alright, internet, help me. Alright, I need to look up. What is Fujoshi? What is Fujoshi? What the fuck is that? Term Fujoshi understood to mean mainly women who are fans of creators' works centered on male-to-male romance. Oh, okay. Fans of creators, okay. Okay, fair enough. That's fine. Whatever. You're making me curious. It's whatever. Just fangirling. That's okay, I can always look for it online. And indeed, I did as well. No, seriously, don't do it. It's not that weird, whatever. And cannot unsee. It's not that fucking weird, Cantus. I told you. For someone as Moe as Maris-chan. It's disappointing. No, we shouldn't be so narrow-minded. Life is short. We should enjoy it while we can. There's nothing wrong with pursuing what you like. Besides, you're not a man if you can't deal with it. You're right. Otaku should embrace everything. Please forgive me, Maris-chan. It doesn't matter what you like. You're still Moe. Thank you for the warm welcome. As a token of appreciation, please have some M-burgers. We love to see you smile is our slogan. Okay. M-burgers? What does the M stand for? Don't be stupid. Of course it stands for Maris. Maris likes it cheesy, so Maris puts extra cheese in it. So cheesy it melts in your mouth. Come on, don't hesitate. Weren't you the one who said that we should enjoy life while we can? You're not mad if you can't deal with it. I guess I'm a little hungry. Me too. That's how it should be done. Alright, let's dig in. A few minutes later, they collapsed. At that moment, they finally realized life is indeed short. That's why you should enjoy it while you can. By the way, they are not dead yet, but they now know that M definitely stands for something else. That's all for Voices from the Sea. Hope you enjoy it. Please look forward to our next project. Last but not least, we love to see you smile. It did make me smile. And thank you for making me smile. That's great. This was fun. And indeed, I will check out their other projects, what they've done. And at least I'll follow them on Steam and get some of them when they are on sale. Author's note is now available on sorts of things. Okay, well, there's extra things. Let's read those. It's not even half an hour yet. Jesus. This is short even by my standards. Alright, let's go through them. There's not many. Cantus. Yeah, voice actor doesn't matter. Cantus is a reflection of myself. The side of me who is sensitive, isolated, and easily depressed. The relationship he has with his mother bears similarly to how I am with my mother. It is easy to overlook the many things she has done for me because I receive them unconditionally, despite the fact that I probably do not have enough fingers to count them all. Alright. I guess it's like from the author himself. Like Cantus, Maris is also a reflection of myself. The other side of me who constantly tells myself to cheer up and appreciate what I have. Since Maris has a limited understanding of people, I made her as unrealistic as I could. Her lines are exaggerated and overly cheesy, which makes her a very fun character to write. Well, that's fair. Oh, and these different expressions. There we go. Cycling through these. Sure. Kano. Many stories I have written have mothers playing pivotal roles, and Voices from the Sea is no exception. At its heart, this is a story about a mother and child struggling with their relationship. I mean, many of their conflicts are trivial because I tend to find myself at odds with my mother over the smallest and insignificant things. And Garia. I tend to go overboard with nameless characters by making them more important than planned, and that is exactly what happened with Garia. He was originally intended to be a random student, but Garia is so much fun to write that I decided to give him more roles in the story. I would like to write more about these characters again in the future. The author themselves. Alright. The title is based on a short manga I made in 1998. It is a revision of the same title with an entirely new concept and set of characters. A departure from my usual style, Voices from the Sea is light on plot, straightforward, and easy to play with a minimal challenge. The idea is to create something simple yet fun, relaxing yet heartwarming. The kind of game that I have never made before. Oh, so it's very different from the rest of his books. Okay, interesting. To push our game quality to the next level, I experimented with several different things, such as adding voices and animated backgrounds. I have limited experiences dealing with voices, and it is probably one of the most challenging things I have done in a long time. I also revisited old ideas that I abandoned long ago, such as character poses. Overall, I am pleased with the result. In any case, thank you for purchasing Voices from the Sea. I hope you enjoyed. I did. Very much so. And that's everything. That's everything, the wallpapers. Oh, I guess there's a couple that I didn't get for whatever reason. Sure. Anyway, that's neat. That's that. He has different choices from the conches, the seashells, and stuff like that, but that's fine. We got most of them. That's fine. That's that. Yeah, that's that. That is the entirety of Voices from the Sea now. That really didn't take long at all. Well, but there's nothing else to say other than thank you for enjoying. This was a lovely little experience. And again, once more, as I conclude, some more music recommendations from me. Because, well, there's a structure to it and it helps me to conclude in a certain way. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the story, by the way, of Voices from the Sea. It was lovely, it was nice. I really, really enjoyed it. It was really nice and cute and silly at the end there. So anyway, Martin O'Donnell, One Final Effort. Right, from Halo Combat Evolved. I should put that there. Anyway, Electric Light Orchestra, Can't Get It Out of My Head. Dirk Klusig from Synth Stiletto from the game Subverse. It's an 18 plus game, so be warned. Bad Company, Feel Like Making Love. Barry Manilow, Can't Smile Without You. And that's that. Thank you for listening, and I will see you later. Bye bye for now.